Hello everyone, my name is History Nuggets, and today we are going to be talking about the War of the Second Coalition, the next video in my Napoleonic War series. After the War of the First Coalition, France began setting up many client republics in the occupied territories, and due to Napoleon's efforts, Austrian influence in Italy had come to an end, leaving Britain to fight alone. Spain, after their peace, decided to join Napoleon's side, being at war against the British as well. From 1797 to 1799, France and Austria were skeptical of each other, but would never go into direct combat. Eventually, France would demand more territory, not mentioned in the previous treaty, resulting in the Habsburgs reluctant to do so. Moreover, tensions were increasing with France's campaign under Napoleon in Egypt. He would anger the Russian Emperor Paul I with Napoleon doing this, heightening tensions even more. After Napoleon's campaign in Egypt failed, Napoleon would return to France. France also wanted more control of Western Germany, mainly the regions of the Upper Rhine region, southwestern Germany, and Switzerland. Marshal Jean-Baptiste Jourdan would arrive in Huntington to take command. He would watch the German defenses, noticing how weak and undermanned they were. Eventually, he would order to take regions of Germany. The formation of the Second Coalition would occur then after, with Naples, Austria, and Russia as well as the British joining in. Prussia would stay out of this one, and Britain and Austria would not be able to formalize an official alliance due to Austrian debt to the British. Russia would also align itself with the Ottoman Empire. General Karl Marx, an Austrian in Naples, would push into Rome and occupy it. Napoleon, seeing this, would confront the forces and defeat them. Naples would then be occupied by France on January 23rd. In 1799, the Allies attempted to invade the Netherlands under the Duke of York. He would land in Holland, winning the first few, only for the campaign to fail at the Battle of Castricum. The Russian general Alexander Suvorov would have many victories against the French, driving the French all the way to the Alps. The Austro-Russian armies would get destroyed at the Battle of Zurich, however, leading to Russia withdrawing from the war entirely. Napoleon would then return to France, starting a coup and making himself head of the French government. 1800 saw Napoleon sending Moreau to a campaign in Germany. Napoleon himself would lead an army into Switzerland to attack the Austrian armies. Moreau would invade Bavaria, winning at Holdingen against the Austrians. It would spearhead Vienna, making Austria surrender the war. Napoleon would then move across the Alps, sieging Fort Bard against Sardinia and Austria, and would win at the Battle of Marengo, despite Napoleon being heavily outnumbered. 1801 would see the Austrians sign the Armistice of Treviso, ending the war in northern Italy. The Holy Roman Empire would then sign the Treaty of Campo Formio, and the Ottomans and British would expel the last French armies in Egypt. Britain, during this, was fighting many battles at sea, resulting in the First Battle of Copenhagen. France and Spain would invade Portugal in the War of Oranges, forcing Portugal to surrender and closing its border to British navies. France and Russia would also sign a secret alliance, and Russia would back out of the war officially. On the 25th of March, 1802, Britain and France would sign a Treaty of Amends, ending British involvement in the war. The Ottomans would then sue for peace, ending the Second Coalition. The left bank of the Rhine would be given to France, and Kaliskba, Batavia, and the Helvetic Republic would officially be recognized. This war would also end up with Napoleon being the ruler of France from here on out. This is History Nuggets. Thank you for watching.